On June 16th, 1999, Wizards of the Coast released the second set in the TCG, Jungle. This set added 48 unique cards to the game. While this is still rather small compared to what is released in the modern game, these 48 cards allowed for the meta to expand into a very skill-based format. Even with only 150 cards between the two sets, deck building was impressively complex and fairly balanced. There were 5 impactful cards in this set, and unlike in base set, they were all Pokemon. We have Scyther with a 3 colorless 30 damage attack. Lickitung had 90 HP and the ability to paralyze off a 1 cost colorless attack. Wigglytuff was a powerhouse of the format. Its colorless 3 energy 60 damage attack was brutal against most decks. Dodrio was a bit of a dark horse. It allowed players to shuffle around their Pokemon with its Pokepower, Retreat Aid. Mr. Mime was a strong stall card with its invisible wall ability, but did not see his full potential until the tail end of 1999, when Psychic really took off.
In this series, James and Pat will be exploring the forgotten history of the Pokemon trading card game. Each episode, we will be examining a different historical format and uncover the secret evolution of the game. This is the history of the Pokemon trading card game.
Alright, and welcome back to episode 2 of the history of the Pokemon trading card game. Last episode, we saw why Haymaker is not always the best option, as James clobbered me with the Machamp Alakazam deck. However, unlike last week, as you can see, we have a much more diverse and, I think, skill-based format. As you can see, we have a total of 9 playable decks. I'm going to run down each one of them very quickly. Hitmonchan Toolbox is essentially a combination of 3 different decks that all play Hitmonchan as their lead. We have a couple different deck lists to roll with this, but they function very similarly, so we put them all into one slice. Hitmonchan's your lead, and then you either run Scyther or Dodrio. Retreat Aid makes Charmander one-hit KO possible, as well as an excellent answer to Scyther, which was just all over the place. Mr. Mime is great at dealing with the mirror match specifically, and Rapidash is able to 2-hit Scyther for a double colorless energy. Psychic is an interesting deck that uses synergy between Alakazam and Mr. Mime to effectively stall out the game, since Mr. Mime cannot faint while there are targets for damage swap. Haymaker, just Haymaker again, this time with Scyther added. I'm looking to not play that again. Lickitung's stall uses Scoop Up and Pokemon Center to heal Lickitung as you slow down your opponent with paralysis. Venusaur is actually a really fun deck that allows you to cycle energy so as to use Pokemon Center with basically no downside, which is just a full heal for any Pokemon. It's less robust than other decks, but has interesting quirks that make it a strong contender against faster decks like Haymaker. We also have my personal favorite here for this format, and that is Wigglytuff Electabuzz. I am a big Wigglytuff fiend. It is an extremely strong deck, and it makes use of Electabuzz's low cost attacks to allow Wigglytuff to set up with double colorless energies, and then hit for about 60 to 70 damage each turn in the late game, which is a lot. And then the last 3 decks on this wheel that I haven't talked about yet are all some kind of combination of the strategies I've already discussed, and I'm really hoping to avoid them on the wheel. That would be Chanseyzam, Clefabuzz, or Electamine. However, as you know, I lost last week, so I only get 1 spin. James will have 2 spins, so you can look forward to that. I'm going to see if he respins. That'd be actually fairly interesting depending on what he gets. But we're really going for that yellow slice here, the Wigglytuff Electabuzz. I think that's probably going to be the best one, but we'll have to see what we get. So we'll just give it a few good spins and see what we are able to land on. Well, it looks like we're playing Lickitung Stall. Did not want to do this, but that's what we're doing. I'll see you guys in the deck builder.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Last episode was fantastic. Honestly, I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. However, this week, we're moving into a bit of a different format. In this format, a couple of strong Pokemon are added to help facilitate strategies that use more evolved Pokemon. Basic Pokemon are still the go-to, but now Stage 1 Pokemon like Dodrio and Wigglytuff are just as strong, if not stronger. Importantly, Wigglytuff is weak to fighting and Dodrio is weak to lightning, so Electabuzz and Hitmonchan are still staples in this form. However, I personally am very excited for the Venusaur deck you see here on the wheel. Venusaur functions very similarly to the deck I played last week, except with energy cards as opposed to damage counters. I'm a big fan of grass decks in pretty much any format. I love status effects, and I love to roll with more of a control play style as opposed to a beatdown or a combo play style. So I'm hoping to get into that. Or possibly the Psychic Stall deck. Would absolutely love to infuriate Patrick with Stall again. And I will be respinning if I need to, because I won last week, which means I get a respin, which is super nice. So let's spin here and let's see what we get. All right, the very first one is Chansey Zam, which is a stall deck. So potentially not one of the two specifically that I wanted. I'd like to roll with the Mr. Mime and the Alakazam instead. The other one is Hitmonchan Dodrio. Well, basically just a version of Haymaker, just not with all basic Pokemon. I think we're gonna go with Chansey Zam. I think that's what we're gonna go with.
Alright, so this is the deck we'll be taking to today's battle. It's not Wigglytuff, which is very unfortunate. That's exactly what I wanted, but it's not necessarily a bad deck, I guess. It's very stall heavy, and I honestly think I'm probably going to just be playing Scyther Beatdown for a majority of it, but we'll see exactly what ends up happening. So as you can see, our core is actually fairly scanty. We just have 4 Lickitungs, 4 Scyther, 2 Mr. Mimes, and 2 Chanseys. All of these are basic Pokemon. We will have 0 bricks as far as Pokemon are concerned in our hand. To help us find what we need at any given time, we do have Energy Search and Item Finder in case we want to recycle some of our trainers, which there are a lot. As you can see, a majority of our cards are actually trainers. Interestingly enough, there are no bills played in this deck. We do have 3 Professor Oaks, though, in case our hands get empty. We do have 1 Lass to kind of try to shut down what James is doing. We have the Pokemon Centers and the Scoop Ups, and that's mostly for Lickitung. Because if we don't have any energy on Lickitung, Pokemon Center has no downside. Even if we do have 1 energy, that's all it takes for Tongue Wrap, and you can just kind of whittle him down. As well, Scoop Up just scoops up everything, and since it's a basic Pokemon, we can just play him again immediately. So, there's a really easy way of healing Lickitung every single turn. Scyther and Mr. Mime are mostly in there to deal with the fighting types, specifically, that Chansey or Lickitung would have a lot of problems with. Chansey and Lickitung also are great counters to the Psychic deck themselves, so that's an answer for that. The only real problem this deck is going to have is with the Wigglytuff Electabuzz deck, so if James is playing that, I'll be in a little bit of trouble, but I think every other deck I kind of have an answer to. You've got the energy removal core here. Energy retrieval basically allows me to get an extra energy, so if I have 1 grass energy in my hand, I can discard that and pick up 2 energies, another grass energy, and like a psychic energy, for example, which is pretty nice. And I think everything else basically kind of explains itself. I mean, the 2 double colorless, we have the grass energies, we have the psychic energies. The grass energy is in here really only if we open with a Scyther, play grass energy, Swords Dance, and then we put a double colorless on it, Slash does 60 damage, which is quite a bit. Do I think that this deck is going to go over the top? No. Do I think it's going to be a slog? Absolutely. But we'll end up seeing exactly how long this battle takes in just a few moments. I'll catch you guys in the battle.
All right, so we're looking at Chansey Zam here. Interestingly enough, it actually functions very much in the same way it did last week. Last week's deck focused on using Alakazam to keep damage counters off of Machamp while Machamp beats the crap out of your opponent. The way I ended up playing, because I was so starved for resources, was basically how this deck is meant to be played. You've got Chansey, which is an absolute wall to prevent your opponent from doing any damage, who can then be healed by Alakazam's ability. But we have some extra tools here to assist with the stall. Mr. Mime doesn't take any damage under, 30 or more damage. He doesn't take it. So, if you get too big of a Pokemon out there, you just can't kill him. Basically, on nickel and dime Mr. Mime to death. Lickitung, also very strong Pokemon, a lot of HP. It's a basic Pokemon. And then Scyther's in there, I guess, for a little bit of damage. Makes sense. We've got double colorless energy because most of these guys require colorless, at least the ones you want it to be out there. Mr. Mime is more of a wall to buy you some time. Kangaskhan, also some damage, but more importantly, it's just a nice beefy wall that allows you to draw cards. Grass energy is in there for Scyther, obviously, Psychic, because you might want to actually use Mr. Mime, and Alakazam is more than just for their Pokemon powers. Then we get into all of our trainers down here. We've got some searching power, some recovery power, ways to fill up our hands, which is going to be very useful. Get some more recovery down here with energy retrieval. These Professor Oaks are going to be pretty useful because we've got a lot of cards in here that require us to discard. So we could potentially run low on resources in our hand. We might want to hold some resources back as discard fodder. Especially if we already have an Alakazam on the field. We can discard some Abra. Why not? Some Kadabra. We don't need them anymore. Pokemon Trader and Breeders, obviously get them out there as quickly as possible. Last, because we're probably already going to have an empty hand anyway, so let's just get rid of Patrick's hand as well. And then Gust of Wind, switch up Pokemon when I need to. Overall, I'm actually very excited to be, basically playing a better version of what I tried to do last week. I'm not a huge fan of stall strategies, to be perfectly honest, but of the two, it looked more fun, and this did perform very well, even in the hands of people who had never played the card game before in the progression series. So I can't possibly screw this one up, right? Famous last words. I'll see you guys in the battle.
All right, James, welcome to episode 2. How are you feeling this week?
I am feeling energized. I'm feeling pumped. I'm feeling like I'm going to win.
Cool. Well, I think turn 1 you'll know exactly what I'm playing and why I wasn't super happy when we were talking off camera.
I think you're going to also know exactly what I'm playing.
If we're playing the same deck, I'm going to lose my mind. Nope. Okay. We're playing different decks. Well,
we might be playing very similar decks.
I seriously doubt that.
Do you?
I do in fact seriously doubt that.
Alright,
So-
I will turn 1 Scrunch and get nowhere.
Well, that kind of sucks for you. Go ahead and energy removal. Get that out of
Ah, you dick!
here. I am going to attach an energy to this Lickitung here.
Mm-hmm.
And I will go for the tongue wrap and get the paralysis. So we're off to the races already.
Indeed we are. Or you are, I guess.
Yeah. So there's a lot of nice things about this deck. And I talk about this in the deck breakdown when it goes into the psychic deck. It's actually not bad.
Well, because, let's see, you got resistances here on Lickitung at least.
I do. It's got a decent matchup against psychic. So I'm gonna go for the tongue wrap again. Do not get the paralysis, unfortunately.
Alright, I think I've got a plan here. We're going to trade a Pokemon.
Okay.
Trade Chansey for Alakazam.
I see. Okay.
Just silent. I see.
No, I mean, hey, what am I gonna do against that? I don't really have an option here. Ooh, this is a very, very strange hand. I guess I'll just tongue wrap again. Get the
This is a
paralysis.
very strange hand.
It's a very weird hand. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Alright, we're gonna damage swap here.
I expected as much.
This just... Oh, whoops. It's just like I did last week.
What? Yes, with the Machamp and the Alakazam. Yeah. Yeah, you can't move that extra damage counter onto Abra, buddy. You'll knock it out.
Yeah, you're right. I can't. Okay. We should make it all nice and even. And I can't
Okay.
I can't attack because I'm paralyzed, so.
No worries. Wow, this hand is just...
I thought
So
Abra
go
had
for tongue wrap
3.
again.
Oh my god, stop paralyzing me, you suck.
This is how Lickitung stall is played, buddy.
Trust me, I know. I did it a lot.
Go ahead and place down a
There's
Chansey.
your own Chansey.
I do have my own Chansey. Paralysis again.
Oh, you are an annoying human being.
Well,
So is this 2 stall decks playing against each other?
I believe this is 2 stall decks.
Oh my god. Oh, that's good news.
I did not paralyze you this turn,
You did not paralyze me this turn.
but I did do 10 damage to you, so
You
you
did.
can't double edge without knocking yourself out.
But I can damage swap.
That's true.
Double edge. Yeah.
All right.
No, and I need some more Pokemon out there to absorb some damage.
Yeah, so, well, here's the really cool thing, right, about this deck that I'm playing. This is something I talked about in my intro part.
Uh-huh.
So it plays Scoop Up because all of the Pokemon are base Pokemon. So I'm going to play the Scoop Up,
Makes sense.
grab my Lickitung back, put a Scyther out there, play the Lickitung, retreat back into the Lickitung, and then I'll play Energy Retrieval. I will discard... Honestly, this is just going to rot in my hand the whole time. Professor Oak, grab that energy back, and then play the energy on Lickitung again. And I just healed for 80.
Oh, that will do it, sir. That will do it.
So it's a little convoluted, but I mean, it works. And I'll go for the tongue wrap. So,
All right,
Oh, there's the Mr. Mime coming out now.
Uh-huh. I will go for the Scrunch and get heads this time.
Okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and energy removal. I honestly don't care about your Chansey being stacked. I'm going to take it off of the Alakazam.
That's fair.
Because, like, that's a bigger threat to me, right?
You'd think so.
It's in my discard pile.
Except for the fact that
Hold on.
Alakazam can't do damage to you.
Yeah, but I don't want you to, like, gust of wind into something that it can't hurt.
That's fair.
So, it represents a greater threat than the Chansey does, so, you know. Because I don't think you can afford another damage swap with in order to use Double Edge. Like, it's going to be really rough.
Yeah, I don't have the health for that one.
Nope, and you get paralyzed. So, I do no damage to you from Scrunch, but my paralysis still goes through.
True. However...
Oh, you have another one!
I've got a Lickitung.
Fair enough.
Just because
Something tells me you don't have any energy.
Well, what gave that away? I'm actually going to damage swap onto the Lickitung here.
Okay.
Just because I don't want you to be able to switch into Scyther and get double colorless and knock it out.
Okay. That's fine.
Gives me a little bit of breathing room.
Let's see. Okay, what are my options? I can go for the kill, which would be cool. Or I can keep this up and just run you dry of resources, because I know you don't have anything in your hand right now.
You don't know that.
Well, I know you don't have any energy in your hand right now. You know what? I'm going to actually go for the kill here. I'm going to play a Gust of Wind and grab that Abra.
Okay.
And then I'll go for the Tongue Wrap and pick up a prize card. Of course it's that card. Another one that I don't need.
We'll get Chansey back out here.
I mean, hey, I got a prize card out of it. I got to draw an extra card, basically.
You did. Okay, so I had to put the Chansey out there because I hadn't drawn yet, so I didn't see what I had in my hand. So I'm going to retreat
Okay.
into Lickitung.
Your own Lickitung. I see. Okay.
Double
That's
colorless
fine.
on there, and we're going to play around. We're going to go with Supersonic and get Tails, so that sucks.
That is very unfortunate for you. I'm going to
That
put
is
this
very
energy on Scyther here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go ahead and super energy removal off of your Lickitung.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, I forgot that it does it off of my active Pokemon.
Do you not have any
so-
energy yourself?
I am going to go ahead and actually burn a computer search here to grab another... can I actually grab an energy, can't I?
Can't you?
Actually, no, I can.
Yeah, I thought you can. Yeah, any card.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to... Well, I mean, that just leaves me with that card left, so I might as well do this now. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. I'm going to pick up a Professor Oak, use the Professor Oak, play down my own Mr. Mime.
Are you sure we're not running identical decks?
I'll energy retrieval. Are you running Lickitung Stall?
No.
Okay, I only had one energy in there. That was a complete waste.
Yeah, that was the first one you had to get rid of.
Yeah, that's fine, though. And I cannot play any more energy this turn, so go.
Well, that's fortunate.
I messed that up. I thought that it takes energy off of any Pokemon. It does not do that.
Okay, so good news. I now have 2 cards that I can discard.
Sure, there you go.
So I'm
Are you
going to
doing
computer search myself,
Fair
discard
enough.
an item finder and Kadabra. I'm going to grab a Professor Oak, and I'm going to Professor Oak.
Alright.
Oh boy, we have options now.
That you do.
Kangaskhan out there. And I think the move is...
I just made like 2 misplays in one turn, which is hilarious.
Proud of you. It might be the way that I can win this week.
Maybe.
Let's tongue wrap and not get paralysis because apparently I can't flip coins.
No, you cannot.
No, okay, I can flip coins when we're live streaming.
Clearly. I'm gonna scoop up the Lickitung and throw Scyther out there.
You just didn't want to have to pay for the retreat cost.
No, I didn't. I'm gonna go ahead and super energy removal.
Another one.
Yeah. I would rather just do energy removal because it does the same thing.
Yeah.
But, you know, whatever.
Because it's double colorless.
Yeah. I am going to...
At least you can Swords Dance.
I can Swords Dance, but I'm not going to.
Oh, fair
'Cause
enough.
It's a waste of a turn. I'm going to go ahead and put a double colorless on him right now. And I will just slide.
It's painful, bud. It's painful.
I'm sure it is. It's how many double colors have I ripped off of you? 3.
3 at this point, yeah.
Yeah, you only have 1 left.
Yeah, no, I'll admit that one is kind of annoying.
We're in the energy removal meta. It's running around all over the place.
Boy, how do I want to do this?
Hopefully not very well. My Lickitung has put in work though.
Yes, it has. I think, yeah, I'll just tongue wrap.
Okay. I will just go for another slash.
We were just moving right along. Well, I'm gonna damage swap.
I'm figuring you are, so I might as well get as much damage on the field as I can.
This Kangaskhan is just out here to absorb as much damage as humanly possible.
Yes. Well, the problem for my deck is I only run 1 Gust of Wind. So, because you're not the point of a stall deck is not to swap out guys and take them out. So I run into a little bit of a problem with that. But I mean, you do only have a certain amount of HP. It's just a repeat of last week.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. All right, let's go for that tongue wrap. And I can't hit heads. Can't get heads. I don't know what the heck it is, man.
I don't know what it is either, buddy. I'm gonna put a Psychic Energy on Mr. Mime here, and just go for another slash. Just keep whittling down your Lickitung.
Oh boy. Well, I think I'm gonna do this for the sole reason that I don't see myself using the card anytime soon.
Okay.
I'm gonna energy retrieval. Get rid of a switch.
Okay.
Okay. No, I can't grab that.
You were trying to grab your.
I tried.
Double colorless. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. It counts. I'm pretty sure it counts as a trainer card.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Take that. Oh my god, dude. Are you serious?
Cool. I'm gonna put another energy on Mr. Mime. And I will go for a slash. 1 more slash and he's down.
Oh yeah, that meditate's gonna be a problem.
It can be, considering the fact that almost all of your Pokemon will be one-shot by it when I switch them in.
They're all in one-shot range.
They are all in one-shot range from Mr. Mime, who's a stall Pokemon.
I know. That's a problem.
That is a problem. This is my out, basically.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna get Abra out there.
Okay.
We're gonna damage swap onto Abra.
Okay.
We're gonna get as much damage off of
Lickitung
Lickitung as possible. And then, you may not be expecting this, but I'm a tongue wrap. Oh my god!
Cool.
I scared Boomer.
So, let me check my discard pile real quick. I'm going to go ahead and computer search here. I'm going to discard 2 Lickitungs. I'm going to grab Item Finder. I'm going to Item Finder. I'm going to discard a Pokemon Center and a Scoop Up. In order to grab my only copy of Gust of Wind.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm going to Gust of Wind into your Alakazam.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to retreat into Mr. Mime. I'm going to meditate, knock out your Alakazam so you can't do any more damage swaps. And pick up my last card.
That's fair. Alright. Here's what we're going to do.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Here's what we're going to do.
Okay.
Alright, so. We're going to start. I want you to bear with me here.
Okay.
I gotta think about the order I want to
I love how all of your Pokemon have 10 HP left, except for your
Except for
Chansey and your
Lickitung.
Lickitung. No, Chansey is 40.
Yeah,
So, but
yeah.
she is one-shot range by Mr. Mime. So there's that.
Listen here, son.
I'm listening.
I don't need your kind of negativity.
To be fair, I think I'm winning mostly because I flipped heads a lot.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening.
Just
We're gonna item finder and get rid of Gust and the Grass Energy.
really, you didn't want Gust?
No, we're gonna grab Computer Search, and we're gonna Computer Search, getting rid of a Professor Oak and a Grass Energy.
I love how we're both just burning our entire hand just to get one card.
And we're gonna Pokemon Center.
Okay.
And then,
That's one way of doing it.
we're gonna put a Mr. Mime, give him some,
Sure.
and then, yeah, we'll tongue wrap. And finally, get a paralysis.
Finally got the paralysis.
Well, I've been hardcore waiting for that Pokemon Center for the longest time. Apparently, they're in my discard or my prize pool.
Your prize card? Okay.
So that's nice to know.
All right, your move. All I did was attach a grass energy to Scyther.
I know, I saw.
Okay.
Tongue wrap. Yeah, let's go, heads.
Oh man.
How does it feel?
Feels great, honestly. And then here comes the switch into Mr. Mime for the one shot.
Hang on, let me read Mr. Mime's ability real quick. Just 30 or more damage. So no, I couldn't.
Nope. I was
does
really
30
hoping you were gonna do
damage.
it. I was 100% bluffing. Like I was not worried.
I was
about
like,
that
I don't
whatsoever.
think that's how it. I'm pretty sure it's 30 or
It is-
more.
It is 30 or more, and you would do exactly 60. So no, it would not work.
Alright, we're gonna throw a double colorless over on Kangaskhan here.
Okay.
And we're gonna tongue wrap again. Come on, let us go.
I mean, I'm letting you go.
You don't have much of a choice right now.
No, I don't. I'm gonna put on my own Lickitung.
Okay. Let's get an energy over on Kangaskhan here, and then
Sure.
we will tongue wrap for the first knockout of my game.
Bro, I knocked out your guy.
Of my game.
Yes, on your side of the field.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, you're so cuddly. I love you.
let's see. I kind of need energy, so I'm gonna go ahead and energy retrieval. Discard this Lickitung that's been rotting my hand, and pick up 2 psychic energies.
Nah, man, Lickitung is too legit. You can't do that. Ow.
Sure. I'll go ahead and slash here.
That is rude. How could you slash me?
Well, yeah, that's what I do.
It's what I do.
I just need 2 more turns of no paralysis, and I'm good. We're off to the races, buddy.
I'm thinking, do I get more aggressive here? Do I just give up on this whole stall strategy?
I mean, that's up to you, buddy.
Yeah, we're gonna play fast and loose. I'm going to computer search, discard Mr. Mime, and Alas.
Okay. Yeah, that last would have done you nothing.
Yeah, I know. I've been hanging on to it for a while, but your hand's too small for me to use it. And we're going to grab Psychic Energy,
Okay.
throw it onto Kangaskhan,
Okay.
and then we're going to switch into Kangaskhan, and we're gonna see if I can knock you out.
Yeah, you can. That works. It works.
I got 3 heads there, dude. Holy crap.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just hit for a slash here.
Oh, you got a
And,
little power plus on there. That's cute.
Yeah, and see if you can hit all 4 of them this turn.
If that would be fantastic. I don't know if I can.
That would be
but,
impressive.
I hit 1.
You hit 1. Hey, man, that's 1 more than otherwise. Put energy on Lickitung here.
I love
Go
your
for
logic.
another
I love your
slash.
math.
Yeah, that's 1 more than 0, buddy. Alright, go for it.
Alright, I'm going to discard an Abra here to energy retrieval. We'll grab a couple of sidekicks. Those seem to be the way to go right now.
I mean, do you have Scyther in your deck?
Yes.
Then why would you ever want grass? Like, if you're not playing it. Grass is only good for turn 1.
Yes, you were correct. Throw some energy on Chansey. And,
Let's see the Comet Punch.
YOLO! Oh, no.
Oh, man, buddy, that's not good for you.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna just go ahead and hit slash here.
That's fair.
Grab a prize card. You know, didn't really need that right now, but that's okay.
Alright, like
I bring the Lickitung out and yeah, just knock out the Scyther.
Alright, my bench is ready.
Okay.
Alright, I've evened the game up a bit.
Yeah. No, that's true. You have. I'm gonna
Unfortunately,
place
I
down
am
a double
losing on the
colorless.
stall game.
You are losing on the stall game. I'll go for my own tongue wrap. Hit him with the paralysis. Let's go. See, the problem here is that neither one of us are playing fighting, so there's like almost no way to actually get through our Lickitungs.
I know. Whoever can consistently get paralysis though is basically the winner. In the battle of Lickitungs.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that we're basically playing identical decks. Like, the only difference is mine has Alakazam.
Yes.
What do you give him that item finder? Energy removal, you dick.
Just gonna let you figure it out. And tongue wrap, but you don't have any energy on it, so unless you, I mean, you have a hand of 3, so there's a likelihood you have one. But we'll see. I mean, you do have a lot of energy in the discard pile.
Oh, whoops! I hit item finder. Did not mean to do that, but okay. I'll guess I'm item finding.
Well, that's unfortunate for you.
Yeah, didn't want to get rid of that Pokemon.
So we have a spectator right now, Mike P. He's just gonna look at this and be like, "It's a mirror."
Okay. Well, I mean, that was unbelievably... Oh, well, I can do this. Oh, no, because I have to discard for that.
Do you have any energies in your deck?
Oh, yeah, no, I've got energy in my deck. That I'm not concerned about that. There's nothing that I can change into here is particularly useful. I guess I'll grab an energy retrieval.
Do you not have any energy removals?
No, this deck doesn't run energy removal. I'm guessing that where I have Alakazam, the Alakazam line, you have energy removals.
Probably. I mean, I have 8 of them, so. I'm also not running any bills. I don't know if you are.
No, I wish I was. Well, actually, I don't because considering what I'm playing.
Yes.
All right, we are going to energy retrieval by discarding computer search and wolf energy.
That is really funny.
Tongue wrap. No.
I'll go for the tongue wrap. And the paralysis hits.
I just pulled another energy retrieval.
That's great. Why don't you play it again? Okay, but if you have an energy in your hand, you play energy retrieval, and you have at least 2 energies in your graveyard, you basically just get a free energy out of it because you discard 1 energy for that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. What do I still have left in my deck? What other things that I want to discard for?
Just deep draw your deck, buddy. Like at this point, why not?
Just deep draw my deck.
Yeah.
I refuse. Yeah, no, I'm gonna hold on to it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and place that down on Chansey here. Go for the tongue wrap.
Not what I was hoping for, sir. I will tongue wrap it. No!
Yes! And with the tongue wrap, let's go! Wow, it's the worst! I only have 1 copy of this in my deck, and I got it at the worst time, considering what my hand is.
Ugh.
Oh, I guess I can play it next turn, but like, yeah.
Alright, we'll get another energy on a Chansey here, and we'll scrunch, get heads.
That's fine. Go ahead and place down the Scyther, because why not? Let's see here. Do I want to do that again? Oh gosh. I can. We're going to go for the tongue wrap and try to get the paralysis. Unfortunately, no.
It did not work.
Oh, here comes the Alakazam again, baby. A little bit late in the game for him, but it's okay, because you'll deck yourself out before I do.
Unfortunately.
And then I play Imposter Professor Oak.
Okay, we're gonna discard a Scyther here to grab a couple more energy. We'll throw one on Chansey here, and then we'll scrunch. Get tails that time.
That is unfortunate for you. I'm gonna go ahead and put this double colors here on my Scyther.
Mm-hmm.
Because... Oh, I should have put it on... I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Let me see. How many more of these do I have? 1,
That should be your last
2...
one, shouldn't it?
No, I have 4 of them. No, yeah, so I have 1 more.
Oh yeah, because I thought there was 2 in your graveyard.
No, there's only 1. Okay. Hit him with the tongue wrap. Do not get the paralysis, unfortunately.
That's good, because I'm about to double edge.
I'm about a double edge. Alright.
Yeah,
go for it.
Double edge. Get that knockout. That juicy energy card from my prize pool.
I'm gonna go ahead and play energy retrieval here.
Uh-huh.
Let me get rid of that.
I'm actually a little surprised that's the one you sent out. Kind of, well, I guess, why would you send out the Chansey? It's kind of overkill, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. No, but I can't do anything against your Mr. Mime right now.
No, you cannot. Which, I mean, but you have a 0 retreat cost, to be fair.
Ooh, actually, okay.
But yeah, I'll meditate, get that sweet 10 damage. Yeah, actually, none of your Pokemon can do any damage to me.
None of my Pokemon can do any damage to you, Mr. Mime.
What do you have? What do you have?
Ooh, I'm gonna do it again. I'm doing it. I'm so glad I waited on this.
What is it? What is it? Don't.
I'm gonna item finder. I'm gonna discard.
Oh, you're gonna grab the Gust. Oh no.
I'm gonna go ahead and grab. I need to make sure I grab Gust and not Scoop Up because they kind of look similar.
No, grab Scoop Up. Grab Scoop Up.
I grab Gust of Wind.
No.
I'm gonna Gust of Wind into your Alakazam.
No.
I'm gonna retreat into my Chansey. Double Edge for the win, baby, and I take it. Let's go. Do you know what my last prize card was?
What was it?
Energy removal. Oh my gosh, that was a back and forth. Holy crap.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, because I mean, if you didn't find a way to get Gus, I'm pretty sure Mr. Mime just slowly beats you down.
Well, but
although I didn't have much time left.
No, you really didn't. You had 5 turns, and that's just I don't know if that's enough damage. Because you have to get through at least my Scyther and a Chansey.
It would get, well...
Or 2 Chanseys.
Yeah, I mean... Well,
like,
wait, hang on.
Let's say that you get... Oh, sorry.
Chansey's resistant to Psychic, so yeah, no, there was no way I would have won that.
Oh, yeah. Well, then there you go. I did... Because I was thinking, like, okay, so you hit Scyther for 20. Or for 10, right?
And then
you hit Scyther
20.
for 20 next turn. I'm sitting at 30. You then hit Scyther for 40, which would knock it out. I probably would just switch into Chansey at that point. That's 2 turns already down. You can't kill Chansey at that point. I'm thinking like you have to do 10, 20, 40, and then you wipe a Chansey, but then you're done. You're out of cards. So,
yeah, no, you're right. There was no way that I win from this position.
No, not with the way that you had set up your energies. If you had kept Lickitung out there, it would have been a lot harder.
I mean, yeah, but I was flipping like garbage.
Yeah, that's true. But I think I still would have won the stall game. I think the problem was you just had 2 less cards in your deck than I did.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just, there's not much you could do with that.
Hey, you know what they say. It is what it is.
It is what it is. It's a very interesting set. I do enjoy Jungle. I mean, obviously over Base Set. Base Set's just so like one note in my opinion. But Jungle is actually fairly fun. Next week we'll be adding Fossil and the promo card Mewtwo to the pool. So that adds in a whole new wrinkle that, if you haven't been able to tell, fighting types aren't super prevalent right now. They're really not prevalent going into Fossil. They're just kind of basically fall off.
Well, a lot of the Fossil Pokemon are fighting, aren't they?
Yeah, but nobody runs Fossils.
What about
Aerodactyl? Yeah. I mean, Aerodactyl has its place, but Aerodactyl's not weak to Psychic.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah. So the thing is with Fossil, you're going to see a lot of Mewtwo running around, so Hitmonchan's kind of muted. You don't really run a lot of Hitmonchan, but because you don't run a lot of Hitmonchan, Wigglytuff, Chansey, Lickitung, Kangaskhan, all these guys that are weak to fighting, and Electabuzz, will be way more prevalent. So it kind of shakes things up a little bit, which I like.
Fair enough. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to not play Stall for the first time in the series.
Hopefully.
Even
that's
though
the plan.
week 1 wasn't supposed to be Stall, but
Yeah, but I think it's gonna make for some interesting gameplay, and it's only gonna get better as we move on through the series. So hopefully we're able to represent kind of the strategies that we're going on here. I mean, it's a little bit of a slower game than the modern format, and I think it's a little bit more of like. It's a little bit more difficult as far as decision-making processes and the piloting of the deck. I mean, I misplayed pretty badly, but then I played really well with like kind of slowing things down and thinking about what my cards are going to be used for a little bit. We did just like burn through our resources like multiple times though.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't just. I couldn't just sit back because I'm not going to outstall you.
Yeah.
You're going second. At the very least, I'd hope to go card neutral, and you'd have to go through more cards while. But the issue was that you were also able to actually put damage on the field. I didn't run into my Scyther, like, I discarded a Scyther, it was like last turn or whatever, or a couple turns ago. That was the first Scyther that I ran into. So, like, I didn't have damage really on the field, whereas you had damage on the field early, which was, not to mention, Lady Luck was on your side today with those coin flips.
The early coin flips definitely helped. I mean, you did have a really good spate of them, though.
Yeah, near the end I did.
I think we both had roughly about the same number of heads.
Well, that's because I flipped 8 coins in 2 turns.
Well, yes, but what I'm saying is that I think that because mine happened earlier on, it benefited me a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, we'll catch you guys next week. Please, like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the series, and check out the other series we have on the channel.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Have a great week, guys.